everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you. No. Awesome. Ed Morysiak here from East Toronto Living, and in this video, we're actually going to be talking about a beautiful farmhouse that's north of Toronto in the city of Aurora, and this bad boy was listed for close to 6 million, and it sat for a long time, and the agent slash and the sellers had actually dropped the price over $1 million, and the title of the article is again from Blog TO, and it's called "A Modern Ontario Farmhouse Drops Its Price by More Than $1 Million." Now, if you want to hear more about this property, we're going to talk about it in detail. Stay tuned. Now, before we go further, I just got a quick favor to ask you. Now, if you find my content useful and you're liking what you're hearing and all that, just, do me a favor and smash that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and share the video. Leave comments too. I really like comments. It helps. It actually gives me some ideas for content. And if you leave me a question / comment, I could address the comment or the question or the comment, and we could talk about it on the channel. Especially if there's lots of if I get a lot of them of the same question or issue. And also, if you got any real estate questions and you want to get out and look at some property, or you want me to come out and evaluate your home, don't forget to give me a call, send me an email, send me a carrier pigeon, or send me a text, whatever your preferred method of communication is. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I love meeting people. Again, I love meeting people out for coffee. I've featured in the past videos great coffee places nearby. We could check out one of those, and let's talk about your real estate needs. Okay. Again, this is the reporting from this is from Blog TO, and I'll leave a link so that you can look at the article in detail. But a farmhouse, it actually, now it says it's an hour north of Toronto, which it's not. It's actually in Aurora. So Aurora, on a good day, you can get there in under half an hour. But I guess with traffic and all these days, you're probably looking closer to 45 minutes. Now, I'm going to show some images here, and it's a remarkable place on a 12-acre property, and the address is actually 908 Van Dorf Side Road. It's been sitting for a long time. They've had it up. They've had it up for a year, close to a year, I think 8 or 9 months, 10 months ish. And these high-end properties, for one thing, they take a long time to sell. Not everybody has $6 million. Come on. So, I mean, if I was the listing agent, for one thing, that's the first thing I would say. Hey, a property like this, we are marketing to maybe 1% to 2% of the population that can afford this type of property. It's not like a suburb house, for under $1 million, where 70% of Canadians can afford. This is not the issue here. So we are going, for properties like this, sellers need to be patient. And I would imagine the realtor did their job and say, hey, luxury properties take time. Not everybody has this kind of quan to drop on a beautiful property. Now, this property is spectacular. Back in the day, up until 2022, when when property values were going through the roof, this probably would have sold. They would have probably gotten the price they asked and a little more as it seemed back in the day. But stuff is not moving as quickly as it was because there's lots of inventory, and the rates did go up. And we're going to talk about all that because the numbers are actually the Toronto real estate numbers came out a couple days ago. I'll touch on those towards the end of the video. But I want to focus more on this beautiful home because a lot of people are asking, why is it taking so long? Well, this is why, because not everybody has $6 million. The asking price, the asking price that they had it up for quite some time was almost 7 million, 6,950,000. And according to this article, they relisted it twice, and it is now currently listed for 5,495,000. So that's that's a lot of money. That's almost 1.5 million. You can buy a whole house, a beautiful home in downtown Troy, here in Leslieville, for 1.5 million. That's a whole house more drop. But this is very high-end real estate. So again, when we're marketing, it's a special kind of marketing. I mean, yes, we want as many eyeballs to look at it as possible, but we want the right eyeballs to see. But obviously, the more eyeballs that see it, the odds of getting the right eyeballs looking at this property will hopefully appear, and it's going to take time. And that's what I would say to the sellers, and we would have to be patient. But here, what I'm reading now, there were 8 homes in that price point, according to this reporting, right up until January this 2025. The highest property sold for just a little over 4 million. So this is kind of right out of the league of a lot of affordability for a lot of folks. So $4.2 million was the highest recorded sold in that area. So folks need to be patient, and also the buyers also have some negotiation ability, in light of the fact that it did take a little bit longer than usual. I mean, usual for us, we would put a house up, put any price, and we would get more. But stuff like that, again, would sell, back in the day for within a month or two. But again, things are moving slower now. Again, when I spoke, I mentioned earlier that the numbers for the Toronto Real Estate Board came out, and we saw 76,000 properties sold in. Whoops, I lost my connection here. Anyway, I memorized the figure. 76,000 properties were sold in the GTA, and that was an increase of 12.4% year over year, which are good numbers. That means that stuff is starting to move quicker, and that there's some hope for folks that have their properties listed at the moment. And also, people are starting to. I think what also is happening is a lot of people have been sitting. They need a place to live. They don't want to live in their parents' apartment, or they're recently married, or whatever the case is, and they got to move. And, you know, you don't want to move twice, because then if you're renting, you know, if you have to move now and then you have to rent, and then, you know, you're waiting for the market to shift, whatever, then you got to move again. So that's you know, an added cost. And I don't blame anybody for not wanting to do that. But again, if you're waiting and waiting, it's that, you know, now is the time. I'm seeing more buyers are starting to enter the market, and there's some movement happening. Okay, that's it for this week. I hope this was useful for you all. Again, if it is, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Again, love getting comments, because especially if it's the same comment, same questions, you know, I can address them on the channel here, or I could just return a reply and do it right on the spot there for you, and that's no extra charge. And don't forget, if you have any real estate needs, you know, don't forget, here's my contact information. You know, you can give me a call, you can text me, you can send me a carrier pigeon, send me an email. Let's go out for coffee. If you're from out of town, we'll have a Zoom meeting. Okay, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and friends, folks. Thursday, 5 o'clock, I launch a new video, and we're going to start having, next week, we're going to have videos twice a week. So we're going to start to do some property tours soon. I can't wait, because there hasn't been a lot to show you lately. So thank you very much. Thank you. We'll see you next week, and I hope you all have a great week. And hey, we'll keep this stuff rolling. We'll see you later.